Today's chief guest and a very dear old friend, fellow Vice Chancellor, Professor Vinay Kapoor Mehraji, Scotland, our head of the Department of Computer Sciences and Chairman of the National Education Policy Committee, Professor C.P. Agarwalji, the coordinator of this program, Dr. Sunita Dwivedi ji, Professor Maheshwari ji, who is also the director of the Associated Study Institutes of our university, Dr. Ravi Mohan Sharma, esteemed faculty members and participants, I am told, from 24 states, about 130 participants from across the country, research scholars. A warm welcome to Asia's first media university and India's largest media university, the Makhanlal Chaturvedi National University of Journalism and Communication, Bhopal. Though we are known for our domain specialization, that is media and communication, not many people know that we are a multidisciplinary university. We have, apart from different departments related to media, we have the Department of Computer Sciences and Applications, we have the Department of New Media Technology, we have the Department of Management, we have the Department of Library Science, we have a Department of Research. So we are a multidisciplinary university, and we have 4 campuses apart from Bhopal. We have a campus in Rewa, which is in the Bagelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh. We have a campus in Datia, which is in the Bundelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh. Then we have a campus in Khandwa, bordering Maharashtra. This apart, we offer our courses to over 90,000 students through our 1600 study centers spread across the length and breadth of the country. Not many people are aware that we were the first university in the country to introduce the Bachelor of Computer Applications program, BCA program, in the whole country. So it's not a computer institution, computer engineering institution, software institution, but the journalism university which offered BCA for the first time. We are also the pioneers in introducing computer studies in the entire state of Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh today has become a hub for software and hardware thanks to the pioneering efforts made by the Makhanlal Chaturvedi National University of Journalism and Communication. And it is but natural that today a very important faculty development program is being organized by the Department of Computer Sciences and Application in collaboration with the AICT Atal Academy. And I'm so glad that we have received so many registrations, and I can assure you that we have lined up some of the best professionals from across the country to address these participants. In fact, they are also keenly looking forward to address our sessions, and I'm sure this FDP is going to be a very important milestone in promoting cyber security in our country. Much has been said about cyber security, and the Honorable Vice Chancellor, I was able to listen. I once again would like to extend my apologies to her, because today there are too many programs in the university. In fact, there are 2 more back-to-back programs. One workshop on gender sensitization in higher educational institutions. I just inaugurated it and rushed back without even listening to the keynote speaker. So we have back-to-back programs today. So my apologies for that. but I requested Professor Sunita Dwivedi to please go ahead with the program so that the schedule is not disrupted, because we have other speakers lined up. I don't want to take much time. Very briefly, and I'm neither a specialist in cyber security, but I'm one of those who has been working on computers in the cyber scenario for pretty since the outset, if you may say, because I was in the news industry. Until then I used to use the typewriter, but my institution at that time, my organization PTI, was among the first news organizations in the country to introduce computer network, and I can tell you from my long experience, I have been very active in social media since the outset. I was reading this very interesting item. I thought that I'll share with you. There is this recent study which says, and let me come there, and it's a very interesting study. I thought that I'll share this with my friends over here, and it is about the kind of yes. Recently there was a survey on India's most hackable passwords. Now, the most hackable passwords are password. Some people put password as password. 1 2 3 4 5. India 1 2 3. I love you. Krishna, favorite god. Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Jai Mata Di, Sachin, obviously Sachin Tendulkar. Now, this has been the source is not passed. This is part of a global survey, and this is among the most hackable passwords of 2021. The world's most hacked passwords: 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 1 2 3 4 5. Kya WERTY? These are the first things that we learn on the typewriter. Password. So we are not the only ones to use password. This is a global phenomena. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 1 1 1 1. 5 times 1. 1 2 3 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is number. This is rank wise 1 2 3 4 in terms of how they have been hacked. Now, if we are going to keep these kind of passwords, you see, at the end of the day, all the awareness programs, all the security steps that governments, platforms may take, at the end of the day, the responsibility to a great extent lies on you. If I keep my locker open, my bedroom open, and allow the thieves to come in and then blame the police for it, I think that I'm making a mistake. Cyber security is also about ensuring, yes, there is cyber sovereignty issues. There are, today hacking has become an internationally, a part of a diplomacy. You have countries like China which are engaging in, hacking major websites of rival countries. These things are happening. But having said that, am I putting a firewall on my, website? Am I taking precautions? As an individual, am I taking precautions? There are so many safety features in all the social media and other things, in the banks. But am I following them? Am I giving away my password to people very easily? Banks, public institutions have been cautioning us, have been putting out advertisements. They have been telling us repeatedly, time and again, the do's and don'ts. But how much do we follow them? So I think that these are things that you and I should keep in mind. We should not be just blaming governments. Governments, of course, have a responsibility of ensuring that our national assets are protected, are secured, our information network is kept, hack-proof. They have this responsibility, no doubt about it. But globally, we have seen a lot of websites which are being hacked, and hacking has led to a lot of problems for the common people, for the people who have not been, we have seen cases of how credit cards are being, or debit cards are being cloned, how camera is being used in the ATMs, to get information about your card, about your PIN number. So one should be constantly be aware. Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. Long time back it was said. And I think that cyber security is all about eternal vigilance. If you are using a computer in public place, are you logging out? Are you regularly changing your passwords? These are all very important ones. Let us not ignore these things. And cyber safety is not just about personal cyber safety. I think for me, cyber security is also about the larger issues of cyber bullying, of dark net, of cyber porn. How our kids, who are the most vulnerable, I think, because today, every child has a mobile phone because of online education. And the child is getting exposed to a lot of stuff which he or she is not supposed to be exposed to. So how do we use child lock facilities? How do we, ensure that our kids are remain safe and they don't fall victims of those people who are preying on them in the dark net. So these are areas that we need to be not only aware of, but also we have to keep our children. We used to talk about good touch and bad touch. I think we have to, because they are also touching the mobile phones these days. So we need to talk about good touch and bad touch there also. It's very important. So all in all, I believe that such workshops are very important to sensitize our students, and these are our very esteemed faculty members who have joined this, and I'm sure this information will percolate down to each and every student, so that as we increasingly go digital, payments are made online, PTMs are being used, credit cards and debit cards are being extensively used, even in the rural areas. I think that cyber literacy is very important. The cyber literacy is the key word. We need to make our people not just cyber savvy, digital savvy, but also we have to make them digitally literate, cyber literate. We have to tell them about the do's and don'ts, and that's how we can make a much more aware society. That should be the aim. I once again wish to thank Professor Vinay Kapoor Mehra that at a very short notice she agreed to join this 5-day FDP to inaugurate it, and I can once again I wish to convey my special thanks to her, and I'm confident that this is the beginning of a serious effort in creating awareness in the society about cyber security. And we also look forward to more collaboration with your university, madam, in the coming days, and we look forward to receiving you offline also at the university, and also visiting your university. In fact, I must inform Professor Agarwal and my colleagues here that Professor Vinay Mehra has been in fact talking to me about a memorandum of understanding, a collaboration between the two universities, and I think that we should take it seriously. Great. And the next opportunity we meet, it should be for signing of the MOU. I'm once again thanking everybody, madam, and also all the participants, all the panelists, all the speakers, the resource persons who are going to address these sessions over the next few days. I'm told that I have a session, but that would not be, that would be on a softer issue rather than this very hardcore subject. And also I look forward to the valedictory session. I wish you all great deliberations, great interactions in the coming few days. Thank you so much. Namaskar.